Hey, what's up? So, I have a lot of mixed feelings about today. One, because it's the first time that my account got hit at a daily pause. So, when you lose too much money in a day, if you're funding like traded funds, they can actually pause your account so you do not incur too much losses. So, I actually hit my daily loss. But on the bright side, it's like I was having a bad day as well. So, maybe them stopping my account was for the best, and the market was kind of choppy for the start. You know that the strategy doesn't work well if there's a choppy market because it can easily come and hit out my stop loss. And actually, just looking at my trades now before I even started the video, I could see that basically if I had just stuck to my strategy, which is 3 trades max, I wouldn't have hit the daily loss. So if I really had stuck to my strategy, I would have been out on the third trade and not tried to push it. But the last one, I really tried to push it. I believed I was right. I was right. But then when the market actually kind of reversed for a little bit, I got hit out at my daily loss because they don't want you to incur too much losses on the account. So that's why I kind of have a mixed feelings about it. But today could have been just a phenomenon. The market doesn't always trade like this, like very choppy. So it happens. It's just not to get totally wiped out when some days like these happen, right? So let me get into it and show you the charts for today. So the I don't know why it's showing like this. I think it's showing based on the close time. So the first trade we have here on the platform was at 9:34, and this was to the buy side. So I have a zero point 0.3 lot size, and that was at 9:34, right? So I entered at 12978.1, and this was to the buy side. And I had a bullish engulfing candle, so that's telling me bullish. And then you have bullish movement on the MACD. So I was bullish bias right off the bat, just seeing that. And I got stopped out on the 9:45 candle, this big bearish engulfing that kind of pushed us to the downside. And then I'm pretty sure I entered to the downside. After I saw this candle form, I'm like, okay, the market is kind of changing gears and it's going to the downside. Let me enter to that side. And then you can see the next 2 candles over clearly came and wiped me out. So the first trade was within this 20 minutes here or 16 minutes. Enter at 12,978 here to the upside, and then when the next candle formed and started to push to the downside, I got hit out at 12,941.6 for a loss of 109.50, right? So let me show it. This one is kind of painful. So this trade was at 8, right? So at 8, I entered to the upside. So you had a bullish engulfing. Checked out the charts. I have bullish movement on the MACD as well. So I got some move up at 8 o'clock, but because I held it until this candle came in, I was completely back into, like, I gave up all of my profit. So at some point here, I was up around $80, $70 within the market. But then as this candle came and reversed me, it totally wiped out all of those profits. So enter to the upside at around 808 at 12943.2. So you have a bullish engulfing pattern here, and you have bullish movement on the MACD, the weakening of the bearish, and the bullish kind of build up on the MACD can tell you that we're going to the upside. And let me see if this is correct. 12943.2. And then I got stopped out on this candle, or I closed it, I presume, at 12. I probably closed it when I closed the other trade. Like, it started really going against me, and I'm like, yep, it's not worth it to hold this trade. It's definitely going to put me back into negative. And that's what it did. Even if it didn't put me into negative at my stop loss, I would have been hit out for even more losses. So that wouldn't have been a great trade either. So this was a total profit of $5.40. But if I had sold it up here, I would have gotten a nice profit. However, I was thinking that the market would have pushed up from here and kind of continued to the upside, right? So I was thinking I got a great entry, but it turns out I was wrong on that trade, right? So here's the third trade now, and this is the trade that I should have been completely out for the day because 3 trades max is my trade plan. So if I'm not following my trade plan, who am I to tell anybody to be disciplined or to even follow their trade plan because I'm not even following mine here. But it's good that I can do these videos because I can actually review them and see where I messed up and kind of adjust from there. So at 12:53, I entered to the downside at 12945.8, right? So I entered to the downside on this bearish engulfing. At some point, I was in heavy profits again until the market started to reverse on me. I presume I got reversed around here on the 10:15. Let me show you on the 10:15 now. I got stopped out at 12974.6. So you can see I got stopped out basically at the top of this candle. So I had my stop loss there, and that was a total loss of 115.20. So I entered to the downside here. It looked like bearish movement on the candle and also the MACD, but it didn't hold at all. That was like a freak movement. That's like something else happened in the market, honestly. I wasn't listening to the market today, so I didn't hear any news that would have probably caused this, but I'm pretty sure this could have been a news bounce and then the market kind of went back to regular programming at this point. So this is where I should have been completely done for the day. These trades, these trades are kind of like blitz trade them and put them all in at once, and I'll show you. So on the 10:30 candle here, on the 10:30 candle, I went to the buy side. So why did I enter to the buy side? So I had the curvature of the MACD here, kind of thinking I would go to the upside. It did go to the upside, but I didn't have enough of an account size to sustain the losses and to allow it to kind of run up, right? So let me see. One position was at 12,982.4. This will be easy because all of them have the same stop loss. So I entered to the buy side here. It's a bit high on this candle that pushed down, right? So I entered to the buy side here, 12,982.4. I can actually make it bigger so all of them will show the difference. So the second position now, same candle, was at 12,981.9. Ooh, very close to that one, huh? Very close to that one. Because I kind of blitz trade this, I'm like very confident that we were going up. I kind of put on a heavy position, and that's what kind of cleared me out at this point. And then the third position was at 12,981.7. So it's going to be pretty close to that as well. You can see all 3 trades are around the same point, heading to the upside. So overall, it was right on the movement, but you would have to sustain this entire bearish movement to kind of stay in your trade, right? So at 12,964.1, that's when basically the broker just closed me out of the trade. So when it pushed down to here, the broker was like, yep, you've lost enough money for today. You're probably on a bad part. Let me just pause your account. You'll be able to trade tomorrow, right? So that's basically what happens when you're like trading a funded account or a broker's account. They kind of have some control over your account. And it's with good reason because they just don't want you to lose all of their money, right? So on the QQQ now, I went to the QQQ platform after, and remember I spoke about not trading on this platform. I haven't been trading since, this is April 16th. I haven't used this account since April 16th. And then I entered one trade today. I was like very bummed out, to be honest. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. And then this trade was at, what is this? 314.77, and I entered to the sell side. 348.77 to the sell side. What was that now? 1477. It's always a little confusing when it comes to these platforms. Let me see. Because I typically have 9:30 trades, huh? Let's see, when did I enter? This is a 9:45 candle. So 13 is 9. So if I entered at 14, that's 10:48. 10:45 candle. That was to the downside. So we had a big bearish movement here. Then I tried to enter to the downside here at 3:14.77. So it started to push down. I was like, yep, I'm gonna get this push to the downside, 300 shares of the QQQ. And then I had my stop loss set at just a $1 movement to the upside, and that's what kind of wiped me out at 11 o'clock, and that was at 3:15.70. I just didn't take any more trades on that platform for the rest of the day because I was like losing around 250 on the other account, and then this is a loss of 285. So that was like a total shit show today, but it happens. Just looking at the strategy, like the strategy doesn't work in situations like these, and you don't know when they're gonna actually present themselves. So you just have to roll with it. That's why you try to make the best out of when you have some moves like these, you make the most out of them. So when you get things like these and it kind of messes with your account, you can kind of withstand it. That was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Friday. Stay studying. Make sure that we're doing the chart work, because look, these could have worked out. Some bullish engulfing moves. You have the bearish engulfing moves, and just gonna keep practicing, employing the strategy, getting better and better and better. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.